It's not just he's teaching you the game of baseball, he's teaching you about family, and to this day, it's a family mentality.
He's always there for you, and he will teach you how to grow in life and teach you things that, to be honest, a lot of other organizations can't teach you.
I credit a lot to, my performance, on the field, and as I carried through college to in the workplace, I felt like a lot of things that I learned from him.
I started coaching at Mount Pisgah Christian Academy. It was just always a passion. I wanted to be able to develop them, share my experiences, and kind of guide them along their road to success. I grew up in Griffin, Georgia, born and raised. I got into baseball just from my dad being an avid Braves fan. He would play with us, throw us balls, just, play around kid stuff, and it just kind of stuck. In high school, that's when I understood what I could be as a player. People nurtured my gift. My parents, my coaches, teachers, friends, and with that help, it was easy for me to be motivated and passionate about what I was doing. I got a scholarship to go to Georgia Southern. At the end of high school, when I was getting ready to go, that's when it all kind of came full circle. College life is college life. College life is fun, exciting. It was new. I had never been around so many people. As a freshman, I started early on, but dealing with adversity was also another major thing that I had to overcome. Because in high school, it was easy for me. Baseball was easy. When I got to college, the challenge of having juniors and seniors in front of you, that was something I had to understand how to deal with. Then I kind of hit some obstacles. I wasn't playing as much. I got discouraged. I was disappointed in myself, and learning how to work through it and be tough and just press on. My introduction to professional baseball was one that was mind-blowing to me, surprising. I show up, batting practice is going on, just kind of watching what's going on, seeing people's interactions, seeing how they go about their business. And people are bigger, stronger, faster, hitting the ball further than I've ever seen in my life. As a professional athlete, you put everything you have into your craft. Being called in the office and being told that, Jeremy, we appreciate you, but your services are no longer needed, so to speak. It was a blow that for me was saddening, disappointing. I was a dude that played baseball. I was never a baseball player first. So I knew just from the way I was brought up, my parents instilling these values in me, you're an individual that has your own value. Baseball doesn't make you who you are. So I knew that I had brighter things in the future. It was just a matter of honing in. While I was at Druid Hills, coaching there, that's when Baseball Genius came about. Baseball Genius is a baseball program that develops and promotes amateur players. We want to provide an environment that's conducive to teaching them not only physical attributes, not only giving them the skills that they need, help build the skills that they need physically, but also academically. After school programs, SAT and ACT prep classes, those type things are what our kids have to have in order to take their talent to the college level. It started out small, locally, kids in Atlanta, and then it became a thing where we're bringing the kids from Florida, Alabama, southeastern states. So now at this point, we bring in kids from the Virgin Islands, from Mexico. Last summer, for example, I had a kid from Mexico. He spoke little English. He was here for 2 months. When he left, he was able to formulate sentences. Just being around the camaraderie, being around kids from the United States, they come in hopes of us helping them create college opportunities. And that's, at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to.
I credit a lot to my success now in the marketplace that I have, to the same attributes that he taught me. With being diligent about what you're doing, putting in the work, whatever you're gonna, put in, you're gonna get out of it eventually.
At any moment's notice, he would come hit with you, talk on the phone with you about baseball, about life, and care about every single person that he has ever taught.
The thing I took most from JB was the work ethic that you have to put in. outside of playing the games and outside of practice, the little things like putting in work and staying after practice are what takes you to the next level. A lot of kids didn't have that experience and get to learn this at such a young age.
We want to make the Baseball Genius Academy the premier sports training facility and also community center on the South Side. Everybody's welcome. Our doors are open to whoever has any goal they want to set physically or any goal they may want to set academically. That's what we're here for. Sport is the common ground that we use to help pull kids up and develop them and push them and build values that they can take with them through the rest of their lives. I'm blessed to say since the end of my professional career, I've been fortunate enough to work with over 150 kids. And of those kids, I've been able to work with more than 50 that have gotten scholarships to play at the collegiate level.
Pond 5. Pond 5.